Hey everybody, it's Peter Green from Agile for All, here with your Agile Daily Dose. Today's Friday, and on Fridays we talk about humanizing work. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite words, a newly discovered word for me. The word is polysemic. Polysemic. I'll tell you how I discovered this word. I used to talk a lot about a movie quote from a movie called The Princess Bride that some of you might be familiar with. In that movie, one of the characters keeps saying that things are inconceivable, he says. And one of the other lead characters finally says to him, "You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means." And this idea that there are words that different people attribute different meanings to. I would often quote that movie and that little scene from that movie. And I thought, there must be a word that describes words that mean multiple things to multiple people, and it turns out there is, and that word is polysemic. So why does this matter? What does it have to do with humanizing work? In a lot of organizations, what I find is that we kind of use words in a surface level way, but words are pretty important. We attribute meaning to words. It's how we make sense of the world. And anytime there's an important word in an organization that is also polysemic within the organization, that can lead to a lack of alignment and a lot of frustration, where even worse than just a lack of alignment, but we think we're aligned because we're using the same words, and then it turns out we're not actually aligned. And so alignment on what things mean, especially important things, I find to be really important when we're trying to humanize the workplace, when we're trying to create alignment, when we're trying to create impact and do that with a sense of flow and ease of work. So if you're thinking about this, some examples of words that are very polysemic in a lot of organizations. Words like leadership. What does leadership mean to you? What does it mean to the CEO? What does it mean to a person that just joined the company? What does it mean to your customers? Probably means different things to different stakeholders there. So can we create some alignment on what we mean when we say leadership? How about agile? There's another word that's very polysemic. So these polysemic words, we'll never eradicate that. People are always going to attribute different meaning. But when the word matters, I think it's important for us to talk about it and get aligned on it. And I think the less polysemitic words we have in our organization, especially when those words matter, the more aligned we can be, the more impact we can have. Hey, if you found this content useful or interesting, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. We come at you every day with a daily dose of goodness. On Fridays, it's always about humanizing work. If you found this particular video interesting and you want to share your newfound knowledge of the word polysemic with your friends, go ahead and like the video, share it, and hope to hear from you soon. What are some words that you find are polysemic in your organization? Love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks everybody, and hope you have a great weekend.